everyone, and welcome to Scrap Saturdays. I hope you're all doing well. Oh my goodness, this is the piece of paper that I stole from Gabriella. I gave her a partial hip kit, and she does scrapbook with us. I should actually show you some of her layouts if she lets me. I have to ask her permission, as you know. I've been so told. It's funny because, excuse me, I talked to her about it afterwards. You know, when I did the Scrap Saturday video or the vlog. And she was so gracious because I asked her, I said, Gabriella, are you okay if I leave this in? If I just, upload it the way that it is? And at first she's like, no, Mom, I was being purposely mean because I didn't want you to put me on YouTube. And I said, I know that, but I don't know if my viewers know that, or maybe they do and they resonate with that because they've got kids of their own and they understand that. But I did ask her and she said yes, she was okay with it. And so I told her that eventually we'll have to do another vlog where she acts a little bit more like her normal self, but whatever that means, right? Whatever that means, your normal self. I think we've all got a few, selves that we resort to in certain times, to be quite honest, right? And so this paper is a Chamel paper, and it's so funny because sometimes when I'm purging my scrapbooking room, I feel so overwhelmed with so much that in that moment, I want to get rid of everything. I don't know if any of you out there ever experienced that, where I'm just like, go, 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 go. And then I put everything into a box and then I hide it underneath my crawl space. And then the remorse slowly comes back. It's kind of like that shirt that you saw at the store that you really loved, but you didn't buy it. And then you think about it all the time and it haunts you. And you have to rush back and buy it because you absolutely loved it, but you were trying to justify not buying it in the store. Well, that's what happens to me when I purge stuff in my scrapbook room. I sort of pretend like as if, I'm okay to get rid of everything. And then all of a sudden, slowly, I start daydreaming and thinking about the stuff that I put away. So right now, as we speak, I have this ginormous box full of paper pads that I purged from my racks that I showed you on that vlog. And I'm slowly thinking about them. And so I'm really glad that I didn't force, Alan to take it over to Goodwill, because I was like, oh, okay, no. Yeah, I think I can have some use of it. But I needed a space to be clean, right? I just needed a space that evoked more work versus always that feeling of like, oh, I gotta clean up my scrapbook room, which really slows me down and really holds me back from creating. Like, I can create in a mess when I'm in the zone and I am scrapbooking, but I do have to tidy up in between layouts. Unless I'm on a roll and it's like one specific thing, then I'm okay, but I have to like 50% tidy up, like put all my punches back and stuff like that, because then it clutters my mind. So this piece of paper, as Gabriella was sitting beside me and she was going through all the goodies that I had put into her bin, I was like, oh man, did I give her that? Oh, I love that paper. And so she was so kind. She's like, Mom, I understand what this paper means to you, so you can have it back. But one of them, I think it was a Webster's Pages, she actually kept, and I was like, ugh, but it's okay. I had to let it go. So I know it's such a busy piece of paper, and I know that that's my style, and I know you guys see a lot of that translate through my scrapbooking, that I am a patterned paper scrapbooker. It's a mouthful. I love equally to look at a photograph and the patterned paper. It doesn't bother me. In the same time, I also love to look at people's layouts on, online and on YouTube that are very clean, like where they scrapbook with white on the background and they're very minimalistic, and there's something soothing to that as well. Although I don't know how to create like that. And when I'm in my flow, that's not what kind of comes to me, right? I just feel like when I look at my layouts, just like the one I just did with the Felicity Jane piece of paper with all the roses and stuff like that, it isn't cluttered to me. Visually, it's very pleasing. I just love all the details. I love looking at the photograph and all the little small butterflies all over the place, and just the way that it turns out. I think to me, that's my creativity and my flow. So I really, really, really love the way patterned paper takes almost center stage until I kind of put my photo there. So it kind of, I hope, balances out. So this is a photograph of Gabriella and Alan, and all of these houses and little wine, I don't know, what do you call them? A wine shed? Is that the translation of an adega? But they all have these lava stones, and that's what they're all built of, essentially, right? So they're lava stones that have been chiseled by hand, we were told, because we asked, because we thought, how can you find all these perfectly square, flush, like almost stones? And so they explained to us that yes, they kind of mount them and then they go by hand and they chisel them down to kind of make them, as uniform as possible. And so I got myself really, really up close and tight to the wall, and Alan and Gabriella were just standing there at first, and then I asked them to kind of tuck in and pose for this photograph, and I loved the way it turned out. And I'm really trying to learn new ways to take photographs, and that's probably going to be my next little adventure next year for sure, for our summer vacation coming up that we're quite excited about. So I really want to explore and look back maybe onto these photographs once I finish. I think I'm almost finished. I'm going to be moving on to Christmas stuff for sure, coming in the next weeks, because I want to get into the mood. I want to use up some of my Christmas kits too, because I have so many, and I have the new Felicity Jane Joy kit coming as well. So yeah, this was a quick one, guys. Very quick. No deep thoughts here. No tissues needed for this episode for sure. But a lot of gratitude. A lot of thank yous to all my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome all of you. I see you. I see your name up on the board when I go into and see how much I've grown as a channel, as a community, as a person. And I want to say thank you to all of you. Really, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart that you have, chosen to watch me and be inspired. I hope that that's what you're translated to in all of that I do and all of that I say. As you know, I mean no offense to anybody. All I believe in is pure love. So hopefully, yeah, remember this. Yeah, I remembered I had that tag. I kind of pulled it out. Be inspired. I talk way too much, don't I? Be inspired by what you see. Be inspired to scrapbook. Take time. Make time for yourself. Because as you know, this hobby heals. Thank you guys so, so much for everything. Yeah, gold Heidi Shine. It's the best. I love it. Great big hugs, guys, and I'll see you all very, very soon.